I used to have a simple life. Whatever needed doing round the farm, I'd do it. Being the eldest son, it's tough. But at least we had a living, and our plates were never empty. Then, the war came. I lost everything overnight. The last thing I remember is Father pushing me away, yelling for me to run, to live. At first, I didn't know what to do. Then, I remembered. A story my mother once told me. A story about my uncle, Jordan. He made a modest fortune up north, in a peaceful valley far away from the war. For weeks I held on to that thought, until the valley from my mother's stories. I could see it. This is where I can start a new life.
Let's see. Horniga, Gostovia, and Denica. I'm pretty sure Gostovia is where I am meant to go. So let's go this way then. Welcome to a new series. I just got this game. I played 14 hours. My first day. I was like, oh wow, this is cool. I love this opening scene right here. This is just nuts. I feel like, I don't know, if you go back to the medieval times, maybe not. They weren't exactly kind to trees. Nor were we when we invaded America either. We wiped almost everything except like the West Coast. Everything east, we just flattened it. There were old growth forests all throughout that we just flattened, and we brought it down to the soil, almost the entire eastern half of the country. And now we don't even really know what that looks like. So I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, I mean, this looks good. This looks nice, but I feel like in reality it would have been even more impressive. However, there is now a cat in the background yowling. Of course. As soon as I start recording, and I only have a limited period of time to do recording, of course this is going to happen. Oh God. Let's just stare at these rocks while the cat yowls. Are you done? Or are you only going to yowl when I'm trying to record? Oh my God. No, I'm serious. I really only have a very narrow window to do this, so of course the cat would speak up. Oh my God. He just really wants to go out into the hallway, and he cannot. And by hallway, I mean I am in a condo, 10th floor. There's my 1,000 square foot yowling cat, and then a big hallway outside connecting to other condos. And he really wants to go out there, and every time he goes out, it's like, but there's nothing here, and then he comes back in. Anyways, let's do this stupid game. I played once so far, good long stretch, and I got to winter and I was completely unprepared. So I want to start over and record because I thought this was pretty cool. There are geese. None of them seem to have knives. So I might be okay. However, we are looking for someone who might know our uncle, a Jordan. This guy? Yeah, Unigost. Unigost? Are you alright? You look like you've seen a ghost. Okay, I'm gonna admit that these seem to be reversed to me. I do not expect to have to look down to read what the guy says from what I've said. Just, if the devs ever see this, that's one thing. It's thrown me for a loop that I have to look up here for what I say and then go back down to see. They should be closer together, but it's also just atypical. Granted, not everybody wants to do exactly the same thing every other developer has ever done. Maybe, but still. All right, so you aren't one. Good. For a second there, I thought I lost that. Haha, but your eyes, you look just like him. All right, sorry, you must have mistaken me with someone. I am new to these parts, just arrived at the valley. Actually, my name is Rasimir. I am, Ooh, that's too much information. Wanderson, aren't you? Jordan's nephew? What? Did you know my Mutter? Not really, I knew of her. We didn't ever actually meet. He wanted to keep his families separate. I don't think I understand. You will, wait. What do you mean by did I know her? Is she well? I hope she is now, wherever that might be. I've lost both my parents in the war. Damn it. This world. Well, I guess it can't be, or it can be as cruel as it is beautiful. I'm sorry, my boy. Nobody, actually, should lose their loved ones at such a young age. It's okay. They've died, so I could live, and I plan to make the best of this life that I can in order to honor their sacrifice. Oh, that's very mature of you. I'm sure they would be proud of hearing that. Because we're in a musical. All right, you mentioned my Uncle Jordan. I actually came here looking for him. Oh, Rasimir. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Your Uncle Jordan is no longer with us. He is with that person over there. He passed away 3 years ago. I'm so sorry. I understand how you must feel. He was a dear friend of mine. So that's it. I'm the only one left. Don't you say that. Hey, look at me. This valley is filled with warm-hearted people. You can can gladly aid you with whatever you need. Why am I having so much trouble with this? I am one of them. So you are free to go wherever you like and start a new life. I hereby grant you the permission of the Castellan to build and farm on any unutilized land in the valley, because it's his decision. Construct yourself a house and see what comes next for you. You can even build a whole village if you please. There are many travelers passing through. Maybe some of them would like to join your settlement. Just like that, I can take the land free of charge. Well, you'll have to pay the taxes to the king annually, but apart from that, you are free to do as you please, as long as you don't break the law, of course, or at least don't get caught doing so. That sounds amazing. All right, the valley looks beautiful as well. I think I'll stay here and see what fate has in store for me. Glad to hear that. You can find resources all over the land. Grab a few rocks and sticks from the ground and craft yourself a simple axe. With that, you can cut down trees and chop them into logs. Then you can create a wooden hammer that will be crucial in the building process. I'm sure you'll get the hang of it. When you build yourself a home, come back to Gostovia and talk to my wife, Dobronesia. I don't know. She manages the tavern. Ask her to feed you. You must be famished, and then grab some beers for both of us and come back. I'll tell you some stories about Jordan. Sounds like a plan to me. Cool beans. Collecting resources. Yeah, I pretty much got this. So a lot of the interfacing for this game is pretty straightforward. Not a surprise. Intuitive, except for the direction of having to read. That was... So far as I can tell that... Oh, berries. That was the one thing. They're unripe, so probably not that edible. Okay. But anyways, as I was saying, pretty intuitive, mostly. Hope they don't mind me stealing their daisies, and chicory and rocks, and chicory and stone. Alright. So, last time I built... my first house basically straight outside of town as close as they'd let me, and I don't want to do that again. I found myself traveling back and forth between Gostovia and Dynasty a lot, so I think I want to get a little bit further along. Maybe somewhere in the vicinity of, like, over by that bridge. Let's start a village there. I wonder if I'm only permitted, really, to have one village? or if I'm expected to make many. Really, I'm looking for stones more than anything. Sticks. Oh, one thing I did was extend the game timeline a little bit. By default, it seems to be about... Well, first off, you see the tree up at the very top center? That is a season, and I think this is referring to spring. Notice there were unripe berries back that way. Hello. I heard you. That would be a woodpecker. Yeah. And by default, the seasons were water. By default, the seasons were 3 days, and I felt super rushed. I was never quite ready. I wanted more time, especially since I was learning how to do stuff. And, yeah, so I extended a season to 7 days, which may actually be dramatically too long, but we will find out. Technically, if I do this right, I don't have to record every second of gameplay I ever do. In fact, I kind of want to not do that for the Dwarf Fortress series that is ongoing right now. It's feeling awfully slow and like no progress is being made, but at the same time, collecting enough material for a feature-length episode while skipping like 3/4 of the game it's a second job, and I just don't know if I can pull that off. I think that's why Dwarf Fortress mode works so much better than Adventure mode. But anyways, I'll talk about that game while playing that game, I suppose. So there's lots of trees here, enough that I kind of don't want to tear them down. I like leaving trees where they are. I wonder if they grow back in this game. Not like, you know, whatever. This is a nice open space. How about a river side thing? Well, first off, I need to make my axe. And let's see, that becomes here. Automatically places into like one of my active slots. Let us start by taking down this tree. I'm never 100% sure if I'm supposed to what am I saying? I can hardly see what I'm doing. Alright. I'm never 100% sure if I'm supposed to hold the button or press it, because it seems to vary from object to object. Regardless, now... Whoops. Cool. Now I should be able to make a hammer. And that is done. Skills. Survival. For now, I want extra help. So basically, this one just gives me 5% more experience for doing things that I was just doing. Alright. But I think I need more wood. Oh. Morals. Different from ethics. So, oh, there we go. Sometimes I felt like the first time I clicked, it would not automatically keep going, and then I had to do it a second time, but that time it worked. So I'm just dumb. Which we all knew. Alright, let's see. Many logs. Somehow these are enough to get a foundation going. So, let's go to... and handcrafting wooden hammer. Oh, well, now I will have a spare. That's fine. They do wear out. Building. Huses. Simple, small house. And I want the window to face out over the water. Apparently I can't go down into the water. That makes me sad, but here we go. So, stuck with a little bit of beach. Right. Okay, so we got a frame. And then all these walls, we need more, lots more logs and many sticks. However, I have the sticks, and I can put these in any order. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the first 4 panels worth, and then go get 4 logs. Oh, somehow I ran out before I should have or expected to. Regardless, requires shovel. Yeah, good, because they are ugly. I don't like them to be there. I spent too much time talking at the front, and now it's dark. Too soon. Wattle wall with Doa. Okay. Wait, how did I already run out of logs? Did I miss one? Did I not pick one up out of the 4? The maples drop 4. That's not a log. These maples drop 4. These birches drop 2. And I don't see any spruces right here. Yes, yes, yes. I know about sleeping. I used to do it when I was young. What am I saying? You can see how easily disrupted I am. If ever you need to have face me in Mortal Kombat, that's what you do, is just distract me. And I'll be like, hey, what am I doing here? So anyways, no, seriously. Spruces drop 3. But I'm pretty sure I had 4 logs, and now I don't. Yes! Yes! What if I don't want to be disturbed? Jeez. Y'all so rude. Oh, I like how that... This is a common problem in all games. Like, they don't know how to exclude certain objects from reflecting in the water. Which, you know, if even the masters don't know how to do that, then I sure as heck guess I don't. I wouldn't. If I was to try to make this game, I would have struggled with that too. Let's see. I can see that I'm going to need straw, and I'm pretty sure in the past... That looks like straw right there. So let me just finish a couple of things. Oh, I need more sticks. Oh, most of the walls are done though. But that's still, well, and these, whatever those are. Let's find more sticks. Ah, yeah. So let's see. Reed. Yep. Reed. Thankfully, these tend to vary, but you often generally get multiple per grab. I need to eat. I needed 32. Oh, it just tells me right there. 23, 25, 27, 30, 31, 32. Okay, very good. Building menu can be accessed. Yeah, why? Oh, because they expected me to have collected everything first, even though the logs required are too heavy. Naturally. Man, it's getting dark. Even night here, though, is pretty nice looking. Ooh. Yep, carrying too much. What else did I just pick up? Oh, I wasn't going to put you through watching me waddle. Back to the waddle. Bunk. 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 I'm not going to have enough, but I will have some for this. Bonk, 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 bonk. Indeed. So now it's just that. And I need 2. Oh man, I'm so close to done. But I can't see. If I just drag my hand along the ground, perhaps I'll find sticks. Yes. I only needed 2, right? Bonk. Woohoo! Alright. I have a house and a new quest. Sleep until morning. Alright, so it automatically comes with some stuff and some storage space. Ooh, I have an apple? Cool. plus 3 food, plus 2 water. So let's, well, I can't right now. Let's move this. All the chicory. Dried meat. Let's move all that. Moral. Oh. Oats. Let's move those around. I assume those degrade. Coin, stone, stick, log, feather. I don't think I can use the feather immediately, so yeah, let's put some away. Unripe berry. What? Oh. Yeah, it can be consumed, but it's generally not a good idea, I guess. Let's put those away. Maybe they'll ripen on their own? I'm not sure if that's normal, but one can hope. So yeah, a view of a sort. All right, let's take a look at our inventoire and eat some apples. That is better. Let's see about these morals. Relatively low poisoning, but relatively low food. So we'll get something out of it. And the tiniest bit of poison you can see down in the corner. Alright, so Dobrinija. Let's go back to town.